Oh, what's going on, lads? It's Minnie here, and welcome to this Snapchat Q&A. I've never done one of these before. I know there's people like Terrorizer out there who does a lot of these, so sorry, Brian, kind of stealing your thing for this one. But I thought I'd give it a go because every time I go over to Brian's house and record one there, it's always a lot of fun. So I'll leave some of the videos I've done with Brian, link in the description to those if you guys want to go check those out. But I thought I would do one because a lot of people have been asking me because they've seen the whole Razer vlog thing. So I thought I'd do a Snapchat Q&A on the phone. Also, I want to say thank you for Razer for sponsoring this video because they sent me out to the UK to go to their event. So they're very, very lovely people. The phone itself has more RAM than any other phone in the market, more battery life than any other phone in the market, 144p display, 120 hertz refresh rate. If you don't understand what that is, and if you ever played a 60 hertz monitor, then go up to like a 120, 144, you understand what that's like. Seeing on a phone, and also cheaper than every other phone out there. I'm just saying. But without further ado, I'm gonna get into this. We're gonna start off with you.
What's your inspiration for making YouTube videos?
Inspiration for making YouTube videos, it's always the fan interaction that I get, whether it be on the street or whether it be at a convention or something like that, where it's kind of like, what's the best part of my job? And the best part of my job is 100% whenever people come up to me and they tell me stories of how my videos have helped them through tough times, whether it be family issues or relationship problems or whatever it may be. And that in itself, and seeing the sincerity on their faces, is 100% the best part of my job. Because there's days in here where you're sitting here for 12, 13, 14, 15 hours straight making videos, and it's a grind. People are thinking like, oh, you just play video games all the time. It's not. It's a whole different story. It's not only playing games and whatnot, it's about being an entertainer. It's kind of like being a, what's the word I'm looking for? It's like being an amateur comedian, improv comedian, to a certain extent. So that is what I will say for that. Thank you for the question.
Hey me lads, so my question is, if you wanted to fight a YouTuber, who would you want to fight? Like, you could either love them, hate them, I don't know, like, who would you want to fight?
This is always a funny one because drama is now the big thing. YouTube goes through phases if you've been here long enough that it's like there was a funny moments time, and then there was like a pranks time, and then there was a Vine time, and now it's the drama section on YouTube where everyone hates all over their friends all of a sudden, and it 100% isn't for views and money. Anyway, I get this question a lot now because YouTubers are fighting YouTubers and shit like that. How about we all just get along? Is that, I mean, I didn't think shit was that hard, you know? How about we not fight people? How about that? So who would I want to fight? No one, because there's no one I really hate. People just jumping on the bandwagon. It's like the whole fucking diss track section. Like, do you remember back in the day? It's like when Vine started. Vine, at the very, very start, was extremely creative, then went to shit. YouTube, extremely creative at the start, now gone to shit. It's just like, we all just like be friends. Can that be a thing? Please? For the love of everything we love on the internet.
Hey Craig.
Hello.
What music software do you use?
I use Ableton. Ableton 9, but I know Ableton 10's coming out. If not, it's already out. I've been on the road for 2 weeks. I don't know. I need to get back into it, because for me, for those who don't know, I did music production at college before the whole YouTube thing, so it's kind of like where I was gonna go with my life before this whole YouTube thing came around, so I'm trying to do it as a hobby, but even at that, if you follow me on Twitter or any social media, link in the description to all of them, but I've been on the road a lot. Fuck, I've been in Minnesota too long. Hearing everyone with their oohs and shit, man, just rubs off on me. It's shit. I use Ableton, and then as far as actual as far as samples and stuff like that, you get Cymatics, Splice, Vengeance. There's loads of them out there, shitloads.
Hi Minnie, love the videos, but what's the ugliest face you can make?
So my family doesn't think I'm crazy. Talking to people online is crazy. Oh god, you know, I'm not even gonna do it. I'm just gonna show you an assortment of faces that I've made throughout my life and just pick one and have fun with it because oh, how dumb they are.
If I make this into the video, I'm gonna be so shocked. But what is your full name, and can you say hi to Nogla and Delirious for me?
No. Stop. Public service announcement real quick. Don't ask other YouTubers to say hi to any other YouTubers or anyone, period. We're not their secretaries, okay? Ask them. They have social medias for a reason, okay? No matter who you are, don't ask, can you say to so-and-so? because 100% of the time, they're not going to, and it comes across as bad. Thank you. No offense to that guy, just public service announcement. We're gonna move on with that one.
Hi Minnie, love your videos, and I was wondering if you were ever going to do a road trip here in America. Maybe with Sammy.
With Sammy? Yes, I want to. I just need to drive in America. I need to go and pass my test and whatnot. But again, my life has been so busy recently that I've just had no time to do anything. Will I do one? 100%. I just need to figure out who I'm going to, when I'm going to do it, and when I'm figuring out when I'm gonna get a car, or if I'm gonna get a car. If you've ever been to LA, you will understand why I haven't done it yet. And I also have physical proof of how much LA traffic sucks. So, I don't know, maybe eventually, hopefully.
Hey Mini Lad, greetings from Perth, Australia. My question is, do you imagine playing games when you're older, like when you're 40 or 50 or so?
Oh, 100%. I expect to. This is my life now. This isn't just like, I'm playing video games for a front. No, I've been playing video games my entire life. It's always been a passion of mine, always will. Hell yeah, I expect to be like 104 and just sitting playing Call of Duty 1012 because they amped up production on that game.
If you were to pick either Terrorizer or Nogla to stay in an island forever, who would you choose?
I just want to know how I got to this scenario in the first place. What island is it? How did I get to that island? Why are just 3 of us going to an island forever? Is it like a contract deal that's gone wrong? Or what? Like, that's why I want to know. Never mind if I'm going to pick Nogla or Brian, because if they're both there, I may as well keep both of them. I don't know why I'd be like, I'm on an island now, and the rule goes I can only pick one of you. Sorry about that. No, I just pick both of them and we'll try and just survive it out or figure out how the fuck to get home. Because chances are someone's probably looking for us. Or I'd like to think so. If I disappear off the face of the earth for a long period of time, just search for me. Please.
Hey Minnie, my question is, was there ever a moment in your life where something happened that it really just pushed you to go further and like, you know, really inspired you to do better? Thanks man, a big fan.
Thank you, Dan. My dad. So I remember I dropped out of university after 2 weeks, and my dad came back from Singapore where he was living at the time and drove the whole way from Northern Ireland the whole way down to the University of Hertfordshire, which is like an hour or 2 above London. So like it was a long drive, like a day drive, to drop off all my stuff. And a week and a half later, I called my dad saying, "Hey, I'm coming home." He told me on the phone, and it's something I'll never forget for the rest of my life. And I said this before, and my dad's brought up saying, "Why did you tell people?" And I'm like, "I'm sorry. It's just, it was motivational for me." He was on the phone and he said to me, "Craig, if you want to fuck up your life, go for it. Just don't come crying back to us." Hung up the phone. I understand he was angry. Can't blame him for that. But for me, that was like the ultimate moment, like, I'm going to prove my dad wrong if this is going to turn into something. And I'm glad it did. Thank God. Because otherwise, I have no idea where I would be right now.
What's up, Mini Dad? How old were you when you smoked your first weed? I know what I said and I meant it. Love you, cunt.
What is my fan base? The Mini Dad. If you didn't buy your Mini Dad hat, you fucked up because it's gone forever and you can never be a meme. You can never aspire to be one of the internet memes. I apologize for that. But when did I smoke my first weed? Never. I don't do drugs. Sorry to disappoint.
Hey Minnie, so do you ever feel like releasing some of the music that you make? I mean, I kind of want to hear it.
Maybe eventually. I feel like, for me, I want to make sure music doesn't turn into, like, just any other job. Music has got me through a hell of a lot in my life, and it always has done, always will. Maybe eventually. I don't know. I am nowhere near releasing music right now, or I won't be for a very, very, very long time, because we want to make sure that when I do, it's good. Like, it's good. So, maybe a year or 2. Like, maybe in that time. Probably not, but we'll wait and see. And if you're wondering what kind of music, probably dubstep or trap. Probably. That's kind of my passion, so probably go that way.
I just want to ask you, how's your day going? It is right now 11:27 p.m. But hey, how are you?
I appreciate you. My day's going all right. I flew back from Minnesota earlier on today, so I landed, did a Destiny 2 raid, and now I'm here. Life is pretty good right now. Sammy's family is incredible. I spent Thanksgiving over there. It's my first ever Thanksgiving, and holy food. I know the memes, I know people saying like, oh, you'll be in a food coma and things like that. But when it actually hits you, oh my God, there was so much food. It was so good. I'm stressed. Take me back to the turkey cranberry, please.
My question for you is, what is your favorite family moment you've ever had?
Ooh, favorite family moment. For me, I'm kind of like a family bird. I adore my family to pieces. I will do anything for them. Favorite family moment. My life has been so weird. There is no way I can distinctly pick out one moment. It's kind of like music. I can't pick like my favorite band, or I can't pick favorite songs or artists, bands, whatever, because it changes. If I'm in a bad mood, I'll probably listen to something heavier. If I'm in like a jolly chill mood, I'll probably listen to like some jazz music or something like that. You know, it all kind of depends on what mood I'm in. If I'm depressed, James Blunt. Yeah, I have no idea. Good question though.
Hi. If you could be in one movie, what would it be? Oh, and how are you doing?
I appreciate you guys asking how I'm doing. I'm doing good. Movie that I would be in. Probably Inception. And the reason being is a giant clusterfuck. It makes so much sense. Just to be able to be a part of that and going back and forth, like between dreams and everything, would be phenomenal. Or Rick and Morty, so I can say I have an IQ over 200. Probably Inception. Probably change my mind afterwards. Maybe be Jurassic Park and be a T-Rex. Does it work like that? No? No? Ah.
What is the most frustrating thing about Mario Kart?
Winning so much. On the real talk though, it's actually like, I used to suck at Mario Kart, but if you watch my last videos, I'm getting a lot better. I'm beating people now. Noah came over and I beat him 4-2. I'm getting better.
Hey, Minnie, big fan. How did you deal with bullying when you were back in school? Because I dealt with that and it was pretty shit. So I'd just like to know how you dealt with it as well.
Good question. For me, the way I kind of dealt with it was, I did YouTube whenever I was in my kind of getting bullied phase, I guess you could say. And then when they found out about YouTube, it kind of got a lot worse. The best thing I did, which is funny, was I watched YouTube videos. That was YouTube was my escape for a while. Music was my escape. Video games was my escape from everything. Because I feel like you need to have that something to get your mind of everything. For me, video games took me away into a faraway place. Music did exactly the same thing. And YouTube was able to listen to someone and you get a vibe off it. Like whenever you watch someone, like for me, I used to watch a lot of Eat My Diction, Gassy Mexican, C-Nanners, Machinima Respawn. Like those are the people who I watch, which is funny because I'm friends with them now. That part still freaks me out to this day. True story. Utaric 007. Jesus, he was part of the reason I started YouTube. Seeing them, getting a vibe off them, running around, smiling, you know, it rubs off on you. It's the same way as laughing is contagious. When you hear someone laugh, after a while, you want to laugh along with them. For no real reason. You could be having the worst day ever, and then you see someone laughing and having fun online or whatever, it rubs off on you, and you start to feel better. And that's what I did. And that's one of the reasons why I started YouTube, because I was like, you know, maybe if this works out, I can replicate and give that feeling back. And that's why I was saying earlier on in the video that whenever I go to conventions, that seeing how people have been affected by my videos in the sense that it's helped them through depression, helped them through family times, you know, things like that. It's literally what I did. So the fact that I'm able to replicate it, it's the biggest boost for me. It's why it's the best thing for me. So try and find a hobby, try and like focus out and just take your way to a happy place. And if you've never been depressed before, just kind of ignore this kind of session because you probably think it kind of sounds weird and cheesy and whatever, but if you've been there, you'll know what that means. Try and find your happy place and cling on to it and enjoy it. That's what I would say.
I'm just wondering, what's your favorite thing to do in your free time? Me, I like to draw.
Draw? Hell yeah! My favorite thing is working out and making music. That's my go-to. Is gym because it's a stress reliever, because a lot of things happen outside YouTube in the sense of my house is still getting built. If you look over there, you know you can't really see it, but my floor is now paper and there's millions of holes in my ceiling where wiring is getting fixed and everything. So there's a lot of things happening outside of YouTube. So for me, gym is my stress reliever, and it always has been. For me, it was sport. So this is kind of like the thing I can do that I can gonna fit into my schedule. And then music always has been, always will be. Video games, Destiny 2. Will I ever make Destiny 2 videos? Probably not. But the game itself, I have a problem, okay? Well, now I have 2 characters. It's sort of 298, 300. So I know they're not maxed out yet, but we're getting close. That to me is my escape and my release for a while. Destiny 2. God bless that game. John Cryos Gaming. Oh, shit.
Where the fuck are my boots, Minnie? Where the fuck are my boots?
Okay, John, I don't know where your boots are, and I will reimburse you for your boots. So whenever John was moving to Texas back in like May, June, something like that, he left, he bought new boots whenever we went out and bought him new boots. And then he left his old boots here so I can ship them to him. And I couldn't find them. And I don't know where they went. He came over and we just scouted the house for him and we could find the box that we put them in. Unless someone stole them, we have no idea. But I don't know where your boots are, John. Love me!
Hey, Minnie, I was just wondering, what made you get into rugby in the first place?
Family. It's just, growing up, we've always been a rugby family. I've watched it so much growing up. I played tag and touch when you weren't old enough to play contact. It's just what I did. I just went from there, and I ended up being all right at it. And then I had a crazy back injury, which completely ruled me out of all rugby back when I was kind of getting close to more of like a paid level, I guess you could say. And yeah, and then YouTube came around, so I guess it all worked out the end up, but it's a passion, kind of like the same way as why do people watch football, like American football, why do people watch football, soccer, cricket, you know, anything really. You just kind of grew up with it and you just become accustomed to it.
Hey Minnie, I was just wondering, do you listen to rock music at all? And if so, what's your favorite band?
Yes, I listen to rock music. I listen to pretty much every genre of music out there, because like I was saying before, it all depends on what mood I'm in. Favorite band, I don't know. If I had to say ones I most listen to is Metallica and System of a Down. Bullet My Valentine, Avenged Sevenfold, Disturbed. Shit, there's so many. All That Remains, Degraded. I think that's how you say their name. I don't know. I don't know. I would say, if I had to say one, System of a Down, I would say. Because it's weird and it's me. Last one, Cyberrocks.
Hey man, I want you to know you're an awesome YouTuber. I keep up the good work. And I want to know, are you going to be doing any more fundraisers for any other companies in the future? And if so, what?
Good question. I try and do a charity stream every single year, at least one. So this one was kind of the whole J thing came around. The year before that was breast cancer awareness and the counseling therapy organization. I have no idea. Just whenever I can, I just want to be able to chill for a while, and then whenever I get a little bit of time to myself, I can organize a proper charity stream and then go from there. I have no idea what yet. I still need to figure that out, but whenever I do figure it out, I'll let you guys know and we'll get it all organized from there. But that is where I'm gonna end the video. Also, I just need to point out, your boy's getting ready for Christmas, and I'll also thank you to Sammy for getting me this for kind of like a early Christmas. We came back from Minnesota and it was at our door, and she's like, yours. But again, thank you to Razer for sponsoring this video. If you guys want to go check it out, there'll be a link in the description. You can go see it for yourself, and you can compare it to everything else and realize it's better than everything else. And also how incredibly loud it is, because it has 2 separate speakers all with an amp by itself. You can watch Unbox Therapy and things like that, and they'll show you with a meter how loud it actually is. So thank y'all for your questions. I'll probably do this again soon. Snapchat, if you want to add it, is down below. It's on my Twitter, Instagram, and all that good stuff. Facebook as well. Keep you up to date with what I do. But thank y'all. I'm back. I can record stuff. Let's subscribe, all that stuff. I'll talk to you on the next one. Can I just like simmer out? Where's the thing? This chair is complicated. Is that it? No, that's it. Bye. Damn it, it's not low enough. Hold on. Bye.